Hi everybody, this is Alicia here from Once Upon a Hook Crochet, uh, and welcome to Fresh Off the Hook. I believe this is my second video. I don't think I was able to post last week, but I have lost my voice just now, starting to come back, so and I have a little cough, so I apologize for the cough, but what do you do? I'm just grateful that I'm getting better. I have a couple of things to show you. Excuse me. Some of them aren't finished, but as most of you already know, I am new at crochet. I've only been crocheting maybe 2 months now, like right at 2 months. So I am a little bit slow, and sometimes it takes me a little extra time to get some of my ideas together, and I don't know, I'm a little slow sometimes, but I wanted to show you one of the scarves that I showed a picture of in my last Fresh Off the Hook, but I didn't actually get to record a video. I just was like a picture video, which I don't really like those, just because they're less personal, but I wanted to show it to you. The only thing about this scarf is the edges tend to roll in, and I don't know, I don't really like it when it does that, but this is one scarf that I completed. I'm not a huge scarf person, but excuse me. But anyway, the weekend, we've had really warm weather here in Georgia, southwestern Georgia, but the one weekend I finished this, I actually got to make it, wear it. Of course I made it, but I actually got to wear it out that evening, so I was super excited about that. I'm going to show you another one that I'm making, and this is a 10 row, like round scarf, and I'm making a 20 row right now, and the 20 row you could actually put up, you know, over your head, as well as wearing it around your neck. So it's very versatile, different options available. And the yarn, I want to say the yarn I've used for this is the Red Heart Super Saver, and it is a Super Saver on my budget, which is cool. So, and the color is Upside Down Rosa Camo, I believe that's what it's called. I do have a great idea what I'm going to start doing with my yarns and these little things that I like to keep. I'm going to cut off a swatch of yarn, and I'm going to attach it especially to my favorites, and that way I won't have to remember exactly what type of yarn this was. So I'm just going to cut off a little swatch, not from my scarf, but from the skein or skein. I still haven't decided how to say that yet, but I thought that'd be a great idea, because you know, for each one of these that I keep, if I have that swatch of yarn on there, I'll know exactly, remember what it looked like, and remember if it was a favorite of mine or whatnot. So, excuse me, thought I would share that with you. My most recent project that I'm working on, I believe I showed you this, well, I had a video where I showed this yarn the other day when it was in the, after I had just bought it, and I don't know if you can really tell. Let me try to put a piece of paper behind it, if you can really tell what the yarn looks like, but it has little pieces of varied little colors in there. It's a brown. I really love this color. I think I'm going to love it as a scarf. I'm going to keep this one for myself, and definitely make others to either sell or give away as gifts. But this one was Savannah's Choice, and the color is Barley. And I do know that I showed this on a video the other day. but I was really excited. This is my first time ever using Vanna's Choice yarn, and it's okay. Definitely better than the Red Heart Super Saver. Got it on sale at Joann's, I think for $2.79 maybe, so it wasn't too bad. But this one, I finished this part of it tonight. I made it, a little bit longer because I don't like my scarves if I'm wrapping them around, just for the round scarves. I don't like them to be too tight around my neck. So made this one a little bit longer than suggested, and I'm using the K hook. I think I have it in my pocket from earlier. I had it downstairs and I wanted to bring it up, so I just took it out of my pocket. The K size hook. On my hook I put one of those little pencil gushy things on there to make it a little more comfy. But the K hook is the trying to see here. It is the size, I want to say 10, and it's half to, I hope I'm saying this right, 6.50 millimeters is the hook I'm using on this scarf right now. And I think I'm going to need about 2 more of the skeins, and this particular skein is, or skein, again, it's 145 yards is what it says. So I think I'm going to need about 3 of them to finish this, but I'll be excited to show you when I'm done. Yay! Another thing I started, I want to say it was about a week ago, was a hat for my youngest son Jaden. And when I started making the hat for him, it was actually this one. Excuse me. And as I was working on it, I quickly realized that this was going to be, the sizing was going to be too big for him. I was trying to follow a pattern that had many, many different sizes and trying to figure out what it was telling me to do. But I have a little end to weave in there. But I decided that this would fit me, even though I'm not that much of a hat person. And I look really funny right now because I have a piece of yarn hanging from my forehead, and this does not match at all. But, that's okay. I enjoy looking silly from time to time. But I'm going to add a flower to this hat. Sorry, I know I'm doing crazy things. But I'm going to add a flower to this hat, and I really like this bottom color. I'll show it to you. I don't know if you can see it, but it also has these little various colors in there, and I really like that. I think this is the Red Heart Super Saver yarn on the bottom. Actually, I think both colors are Red Heart Super Saver. But excuse me. But then when I finished that hat, I went ahead and did the hat for my youngest son Jaden correctly, and this does fit right, but I'm not done with it. I am kind of doing the rest of this hat based on my own creativity. So I'm going to create some ears, puppy ears, and I think I'm going to use buttons for the eyes, and then maybe sew on the nose and the mouth. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. Sometimes I just like to put it aside and think about it a while, go by the store and see what might look good. So hopefully by next week I'll have this one done, if I have enough time. Now, the last real big thing I've worked on, and I actually finished this one, was this hat here. This is something that I created on my own using some of the basic. I'm going to try to get this in the camera just right. I know it looks crazy, but so you can try to see. And I do have this yarn to show you. You can't see the colors real great. Now on my Facebook page, there's a better picture that I took with my camera. But I just thought that this would be fun to kind of put together. As you can see, I got an end to weave in there. but I believe I used maybe a popcorn stitch around the edging, and I kind of just did something funky here on the top. So just to add a little fun. The color is this right here, Red Heart Super Saver, and it is Earth and Sky is what it's called. Earth and Sky. So just a great color combination, I think. I wasn't sure if I did like a basic hat, if it'd be okay for a boy in this color. Just not so sure, but definitely for a girl it's cute because it's got the teal and the different shades of brown. So I was happy about this one. It's a newborn size. And that's pretty much all I have for you. I do have a really quick update. Looks like I'm going to be getting this position that I've interviewed for. I have interviewed twice, and Monday I am going to have lunch with one of the agents and some of the other people I'll be working with, I've been told, and at that time I'll be given the offer of employment, and we'll go over a lot of the other details, my recruiter said. So it is a full-time position in commercial property and casualty insurance, so what I've done before. So after, let's see, about 16 months of being unemployed, I am super duper excited to finally be working again. So we have not made the final agreement yet, but like I said, that should be coming Monday, so I'm really excited. One other quick announcement: the single moms group I lead has asked me to teach them how to crochet. So I know that there's a lot that I have to learn, but I can help them learn the basics, and what they'd like to do is learn to crochet together, and we can make some beanie hats and things like that to donate to our local hospitals and pediatric cancer patients. So I just wanted to share that because some of you were influential in my learning how to crochet, and now I'm going to go ahead and share that with others here locally. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to join Fresh Off the Hook, see the information section below this video, and you'll see how to join, and also check out all the other very, very talented members. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. I look forward to hearing what you all have to say and share. Thanks so much, and take care.